In this video, I'm rolling with Jen again. Jen is a purple belt at the school. She's super technical, very fast. One of the fastest I've ever rolled with. And here we're talking a little bit about the videos. We have 2 other videos. The link will be in the description if you want to check those out. And here we go. She's really good at avoiding sweeps, and I like, it really sharpens my sweeps to roll with her. Because she's light. I mean, she's based when she needs to be. But if I catch a sweep, I'm always proud of it. So there, I'm looking to get her leg out of the way. As you can see, she moves very quickly. So here I'm letting her grip my collar and I'm controlling her legs. Now I pulled away, got my posture back. Her collar grip isn't as important. And I'm looking to peel her foot off my waist. I don't want her pulling me into any butterfly guard action. There's some furious hand fighting going on the right side. I should slow it down because it's very interesting. Here she's climbing me on one side, breaking my posture. She wants to kick my knee out possibly. That's why I'm keeping her foot off the floor. I also don't want her standing up. Yep, she stood up and I grabbed her foot. Here she's like a combat base looking to come into me. So that's kind of what I want. I want to load her up on my knees with my leg in that position. I'm letting her have the collar, and I'm looking to sweep anyway. I'm being experimental. Trying not to use a lot of effort. So I jacked her up there. I was able to get the sweep. I just feel like sweeping's just safe. If you could sweep somebody over, usually you're in control. You come up on top. It's much easier than taking somebody down. Now, if I was in a street fight, I would just stand up and fight. I did stand-up martial arts for over 10 years before I started jiu-jitsu. To me, I took jiu-jitsu as in just in case it went on the ground. And also to be a more well-rounded martial artist, and because jiu-jitsu is becoming the thing to do in 2008. So here we go. I'm looking for a guard pass. I spun to her back. I had the Kimura grip, and then she was able to get her elbow to the mat, so I abandoned it. So now I'm looking for the Americana. I mean, she's keeping her arm on an angle that's not allowing it, and I don't want to use a lot of strength. So if I can't finish it technically, I'd like to work more on holding that pin. So even though I'm not finishing the Americana, she's not getting her guard back either. I think pinning is a lost art. She's trying to get her leg in front of my face. She's very flexible. Here I'm working the Americana again. It's just too obvious. But her defense is very good. And again, I don't want to use a lot of effort. So I switch to a wrist lock. And I apply it very gently. You could see it wasn't a big action. It wasn't an explosion. It was a gently applied wrist lock. Her arm had nowhere to go. Jen's very, very competitive, friendly but competitive, and I feel like I got her going just now. I was able to hit my tripod sweep. It's always there if you step near my left hip. And that's a hard thing to ask somebody not to do. So here she's trying to get a butterfly guard. I'm keeping my knee there. She tried to get up. I Tariandoed. It didn't matter that she had my collar. There I looked for a toe hold. She spun around. And we agreed to reset. The scrambles are intense. I mean, there's a lot going on technically, like so much I can't, I'd have to slow the video down. This would become a 2-hour video. There I go again. I got my hooks in. Now I'm trying to pull her over me. All butterfly sweeps are really much easier when you bring your opponent over you. As I just did, that was my sweep. Now I'm in full guard. Yeah, you want to really get under them, and then when they're laying on your knee, on your bent leg, you just take one of their arms and stop them from basing and roll them in that direction. Most people don't jump on your knees, so to speak. But if you're a good De La Riva player and they just want to take away that space, they want to avoid that tripod sweep, that's going to be one of the moves. So I already know that. So yeah, this is a long round. Like I said, I've been doing longer rounds. I like to do 8 minutes plus. Really get a feel for my partner's jiu-jitsu. And it's great for stamina. Now you turn around and do a 4-minute round, it feels like nothing. This comes from my last school. They did all 8-minute rounds. So it's kind of embedded in me. So there she's looking to stand up. But I had control of her knee. Again, I'm just trying to use frames and positioning. So there goes a couple of 4th degree black belts. Renzo Gracie black belts. One is the owner of the school. And the other is one of his best friends. So sorry for the out of focus camera here. It took the camera focus away. But it's going to come back right now. So it looks like I got a sweep there, or the makings of a sweep. I have collar control. If I have collar control and somebody tries to rip it, I always let go before they can do that. I don't hold on for dear life. I go to something else. Again, holding her leg so she doesn't get up. Is it possible for her to get up? Totally, but not leaning back like that. She'd have to bring her feet closer together, and that leads to other things. Other wrestle-ups. So I got my favorite grip on her foot. Now I'm experimenting a little. Picking up her leg. And that was basically an X-guard sweep. There I just lowered my head. I think a lot of mistakes people make is when they try that guard pass, they come in with their head up, and then the person can easily put their frames in. When you come in with your head close to the mat, it's harder to stop. So that ended the round. I hope you liked it and enjoyed the video. I have a new merch store. The link is in the description. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee. That link is also in the description. And I just want to thank everybody for watching and supporting. I appreciate everyone. Thank you.